Hey guys, to quick look ahead of the events of the week to come, starting the week of May 4th. Yeah, nothing special. Let's just get into it. So, we don't have any special events this week. All we've got are Miracle Eyes for Nyx. This is a bait. Just save your eyes. Has definitely fallen out of the meta due to being destroyed by Chazlon and Satario. And then we have Heroic Ruins is this one for Themis. Themis sure has fallen. People did try to make something out of her, but it's nobody has been able to definitively show that she holds her own against the current top end heroes, so poor Themis. Anyway, we also have Goblin Slayer, and this time in the shop, we've got Hourglass and Nyx, so extra Hourglasses if you need it, or you can always wait for something else. I forget, I think Axe shows up in this one too, so, wait and see if what you want. I probably should start adding this reminder, but the Goblin Shop is open one day after the end of it so that you can get your rewards for placement in the Goblin ranking and be able to spend it. So don't be afraid if you don't have enough to buy it right now. You will have one day after the end plus to spend whatever extra you get from here. Lastly, we have Goblin Trade. As you can see, I've left this here. Oh wow, this is 3 times now. You can do the Goblin Trade for arena tickets 3 times. That is a lot of times, actually. Oops. It's now it's misplaced. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so you can do that 3 times, and that's new because before you could only do it once. But I have done some looking, and I didn't find the legendary 5-star. I'm assuming that it's still there, but oh no, there we go. It is still there, so you can do it 1 time and not get a critical. So everything else I found, the flag packs, the red skin shards, the gold food, all that. So this seems to be pretty much what they've settled on, along with the increasing the goblin attack tickets, which is very nice of them, but it's hard to find a good time to use them. You might as well save them until a time where there's like one where you think using 5 or 10 extra will actually get you higher up in the rankings. But for the most part, any one that you get from there, I would not use right away on the goblin. Just use free ones and wait and see what you can do in the rankings and use it all on the last day if so. Anyway, that is it for regular events. Now, last week they did the display showed these three artifacts, but in the shop we got 3 different ones. So those are actually gonna that will be addressed right now. Oh, actually, first let me show the up heroes. The up heroes are Hodor, Rascal, and Yig. Okay. Now let's go into next week. Oops. So they are bringing back the artifacts in the Moon Shop, I guess, to give you the correct ones this time. So the Tears of the Goddess that is running in the current cycle is a bonus one, and they're going to bring it back with Scroll, Eye, and Rag. Anyway, so next week is Keys for Sigurd. Sigurd is someone that is coming slightly back into the meta. Now that Skuld is back alongside Chazlon, Sigurd now works to disable Skuld. So if he can drain Skuld or Koshka's energy and leave Chazlon unable to fire, it does harm his damage dealing capabilities a little bit. Not a lot, but enough to be to make the difference in a mirror match. So he's definitely one that's worth having, but if you're tight on keys, because we know the Hell Hero has been announced, it's a Hell Cleric with butterfly wings. That's all we know. And hopefully will be in the next keys after this one. So if you're tight on keys, just skip Sigurd and save your keys for Hell Hero. Next we have this. This is when they released the big update, they said they were adding 2 new events. One was, I forgot what the other one was, but one was this undersea treasure hunt. So I'm very curious to see if this is like a new version of the old treasure hunt, or if this is just a whole new event on its own, because they release weekly events with new names all the time, and that doesn't mean that they're new events. They're just reskins of stuff we've seen before, but they went out of their way to say that this event was being added in the update. So I'm very curious to see what this event actually will be. Anyway, so alongside with Moonstone artifacts, they're bringing back Mythic Artifact Forging, so you get another 2 weeks to do that. And this is just Hero Summon. We don't know who the heroes are. And that's that. Yeah, I'm very, very interested in this event, actually. I'd like to see more updates to the treasure hunt and see where they're going with that, because, especially because it's got both crowns here. So it could be interesting. All right, that is all for this week. See you guys next week.